Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do we need to know here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good. Sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Okay, all set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Outside low, and we're underway.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. It's a bomb. He hammers one out to right. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Teoscar
And
Hernandez.
now Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike at the knees. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And 1-2. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball.
That is it. The catcher, Will.
First and second, one out. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Way out front for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two outs. Look out.
First base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2, the Padres coming to bat. And we're back. And towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Luis Ariz stands in. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, the right fielder, Fernando.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That
Ball
is
one.
upstairs for ball one. They're
Ball
so
one, no strike.
reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That misses the zone. 2-0. Fouled off left side. Arise gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Tatis waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. That misses the zone. And that's ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
First and second here, no outs. Pitch misses there. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Manny Machado up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Inside, just missed. Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-2.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. It's Xander Bogaerts now. That one misses. 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Petco Park. Second inning set to go. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just missed. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Next offering is down low. Up the middle. The throw to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 6.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hye-Sung Kim. And that is out of play. Darvish delivers. And that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Soft contact in the air, and that's just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Now, Mookie Betts. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Check swing, called strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's safe.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the air, center field. Merrill right there to make the grab. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 3-2. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. Ohtani back to work. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 down. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting 8.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
Ornelas.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
Left field. Hernandez brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9. The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike right there.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser.
Muncy tossed to second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers 2. Top half of the 3rd inning is Freddie Freeman now.
Baseman, number 5,
Freeman, multi-time All-Star, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. That one down the line, and foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Will Smith to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
That one's in there. 1-2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Outside command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Freeman, the lead runner out at second. Hernandez over at first with 1 away. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. 1 runs in there safely. 4-3, they take the lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
One out, runner at second. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That just misses, and that is ball 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There's a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Pages on his way to third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Foul ball there. And a breaking ball misses outside. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the first baseman, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez.
In the air, out towards right center. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball is
that's out.
outside. Here's a 2-2.
3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Inside, and that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the ground. That's a base hit. Tatis around second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Two on, one out. And here is Manny Machado. In the air, left field. Hernandez sizes this one up, squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5, Padres 4. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Brian Hoeing.
And
Now
we all know
pitching
about
for
his
the
slider.
Padres,
It's just filthy, man. And
number
one of the better
78.
ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
Brian
rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yeah, here comes
Leading
Tommy
off for Los
Edman.
Angeles, the center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
And that one
Ball 1.
upstairs, ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Matsui also getting ready. The 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one off the mark. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Popped up. Bogarts puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 2.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Swinging a foul out of play. Out towards left center. Merrill on the move to the gap. Out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead at 5-4. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
up
it's the
for
shortstop,
Padres,
Xander
the
Bogaerts.
shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Just missed.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. Fly to left his first time. And fouled off. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 17, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the corner.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Outside low. Ball one. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Diego. They trail it 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Smith. Hoeing back to work. Way high.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. And there's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bogarts with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Outside with a breaking ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias.
The first baseman, Luis Arias.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's your 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ohtani will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Michael
Dodgers,
Grove taking over on the mound.
number 29.
And this is an important part of this
Michael
game. Tight score and
Grove.
still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike. Just outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And one out now. So up next, Jackson Merrill, 1 for
Up
2.
next for the Padres, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
That's in there. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The rise over at first with one away. This one in the dirt. He is safe. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Ball, that's out.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. The other way, and it stays fair. The rise. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Betts whips it to first. Machado is out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag is in there, and it's 6-5.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. Be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 5. Top 6, and here is Michael Conforto. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Adam up and throwing. Estrada getting cranked up as well. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
And up
number
next
6.
for Los Angeles, Hesung Kim, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Kim, in his rookie season, 26 years old.
0-1.
He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And now
Outside,
2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Joe brings it in, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Back to the top of the
Betts.
Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog.
The
A bit of a
batter,
lost
the
start
center
for some,
fielder,
so that was
Tommy
nicely done to beat the
Edman.
odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Tommy Edman pitches in there. It's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Not
1-1.
close with that one, and it's 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-6.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate.